noble meaning in a certain situation where like the person that hates nobles the most somehow made this.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is.
oh, I know how it happened because I knew as soon as he was trying to pull his BS, I was like, that person's an undead. I'm gonna mess with his plan.
I just like. Well,
I didn't think it was
if-
me.
No, it's gonna be like what?
Oh no, I had no idea it was you. I
I
just
had
wanted
no
to mess
idea. I was
with
like,
yours.
it's gonna be some random NPC, and then I was like, wait, shit, that was me.
It's like who killed? Like oh
yeah,
no, who
living
killed?
rights.
Yeah, it was like who? It was going through my mind like oh god, who
It
killed the
worked out pretty
vampire?
good.
All right, I hit the button.
All right.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to Hell's Rebels episode 39. The group has taken back the city of Kintargo, and now they're trying to figure out who runs the city and what to do next. So, what they had found was inside the hole where Barzilai's heart should be was the Chelish Crux, a puzzle box that's also like a bag of holding. And inside of it, there was a bunch of contracts, and they eventually realized that there was one of the things in the Chelish Crux was a prayer to Mephistopheles, but it turns out that it was actually magically disguising the Kintargo contract, which is also the title of Book 5. Thank you, Lindy, for the hosting. And so what the group found was that there needs to be a board of governors to elect the new Lord Mayor. And it turns out that the three heroes, and Garrett can't make it this week. So Garrett's character, Ashes, is not a noble, but these three are. So they're actually 3 of the 5 members of the Board of Governors.
Convenient.
So they collected the other 2, which is Melodia Del Range, who's young, and she has red hair, and Rayenna Solstein, who's an older half-elf, who's very angry because both of her kids were killed in the rebellion, and they were just destroyed completely by golems. So, yes. Hello, Chaotic Blue. So, you're in the you decided to meet with them in the coffee house. And you were kind of informing them of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And Rayenna Solstein is
Informed them of the
angry.
documents we found.
Rayenna Solstein is angry, and Melodia Del Range looks, is just taking everything in. So, Rayenna Solstein says, because I think we had stopped right around where you told them that there's 3 of us and 2 of you, so we're just going to vote for whoever we want, right? And,
I don't think we quite.
I don't think we
said
quite
that.
like. We just.
We were at the end of a long session, Sean. We
We're trying to figure out like this web that
I think
somehow Ashes.
out of character,
wove.
we were like, yeah, fuck those guys. We do what we want.
I think. Yeah, I
In
think
character, we were trying to placate them a little bit.
like it's an opportunity to be at the to renew Kintargo.
Chaotic Blue is surprised you haven't gone completely off the rails yet, so that's...
not because we didn't try.
I mean,
They did a little bit, actually.
This whole mayor thing is a
Mayor
little off
thing,
the
we,
rails.
we killed an important NPC.
We didn't.
Yeah, when you say the word "we,"
The collective.
that's why someone has not been invited this week. No.
This is. I think this whole situation is apt punishment for Ashes, because now the undead will be more around than they've ever been.
And this is the entire reason Essie joined the rebellion, was to try to get unliving rights. And
This
get
is the best.
away.
Now she has the ability to make it through dictatorship.
No, that's
She'll be benevolent.
but yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I feel safe.
Chaotic Blue has been watching the videos. Thank you very much for watching.
Oh.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
Um,
Good night, dictatorship. Let's just.
So, there, Rayenna Solstein is staring at you angrily, trembling, her coffee shaking.
Okay.
Melodia Del Range
What-
is pleasantly
God.
sipping.
All right, Rayenna, what would you have? You know, you are one of the council. You are a noble family. What would you like to happen, ideally? And how could we incorporate your interests into the new temporary mayorhood until a full leader can be established?
Are you asking her? Well,
Yeah.
she says, well, my kids are dead. Many
Yes,
other
they
people's
died.
kids are dead.
That's true. They fought and died for a noble cause that they willingly joined.
And they
Is
saved.
it noble?
They saved
So
our.
too.
They helped save the souls of the city. Like if we had not done what we'd done, all of our souls would
Would have
belong
gone to hell,
to Persepolis.
literally.
She says, how do we know that the replacement of Barzillai Throne isn't going to be worse?
You don't, but it couldn't.
I just-
Don't, but it would be very difficult to be worse than selling everyone's souls to Kenya.
I mean, what does a mortician know about running a city?
No.
My parents are nobles. I was raised with a noble family. I took politics until year 15. I believe strongly in equal rights for everyone. Well, maybe not equal. Nobility, you know. But everyone deserves rights and opinions to things and votes on important topics and subjects.
She says, I mean, isn't there any other candidates? You're just gonna pick yourself?
I hold up the document saying that the person who last killed the mayor.
It's true.
Right.
And we have to say, unfortunately, the entire foundation and the future of Ravenel and the city Cantargo within it depends upon us following these
These codes
contracts.
of documents.
Hmm.
It's the way that we're going to prevent our victory here being only Pyrrhic. The forces of
Thrune
Chiliax can't invade us unless we use the mayor through these documents, and we use that contract to prevent the army of Chiliax from marching on us.
She nods. She says, she's like, I'm gonna go collect my thoughts. I'll be back in a little bit.
Certainly.
All right. Can turn to Melodia. What do you think?
Melodia stirs her drink thoughtfully.
Mm.
And she says, there's a quote in here.
Already, I don't trust her.
Let's see if I can get it right.
I imagine that the artwork for Rihanna just like is pretty much the look she's giving us the entire time, like that angry scowl.
The stink eye. Let's see here. Melodia, there it is. She says, well, you see, how do I put this? I have a fondness for hunting and horse breeding, and that took a hit during Thrune's reign. And I suppose if proper donation were to be made to certain business interests, I'd feel more comfortable in ratifying Essie as Lord Mayor. After all, should these enterprises have the security of guaranteed funding, I would be less inclined to fret about a stable local government, she says with a twinkle in her eye.
Oh, that's it then.
What businesses are you talking about? Speak plainly. We're all nobles here.
It's all her horse stuff. Stables.
Okay. So she just wants horses?
She just wants money. This is that.
Well,
She wants her stables up and running and stuff.
by my calculations, I would need funding in the ballpark of 10,000 gold.
That's
it. No, I'm
I
kidding.
think we all give the look.
Hold on,
like that's it.
Raul reaches for his wallet. Hold on, I think I got it.
Like he has it on him. It's like, there we go.
I don't even bother to count it. I just throw a sack of coins. No, that's not true because that would be.
You have
Essie
one.
does have a handy haversack, though. I imagine she could just be like.
You have 30 seconds in the money room. Whatever you can pull.
Melodia, as you know, we don't need your vote to actually get the ratification, but in the interest of having the Delrange family be a loyal ally to the new mayor, and because your business ventures are important to the economy of New Cantargo,
Yes.
Horses
are valuable.
I would say I would agree. After all, good breeding of horses would improve our cavalry stock around our much-needed new militia and standing army eventually. Once I get done with the training.
She says,
the
well,
recruitment
once I
tranche.
receive the funding, then I have no problem.
10,000? I pull out
Yes.
my handy haversack, and I assume because Essie is a businesswoman, because she has her own mortician, she has them like separated into like
Mhm.
like 5,000, like a couple 1,000 just sacks, and she builds that. There's 1,500 and 10,000 gold.
All right, she like
Here,
kind
I'll
of
mark
looks.
it off of the stuff we got from Asmodeus.
Right.
She looks.
Would you like a painting from Heston? I was like,
Would you like any? Would you like this in art objects?
Would you like this in art objects?
Jeez.
or magic items?
Or magic items? We have so many.
How many +1 daggers do you need?
So she takes the money and is very pleased. And Rayanna Solstein comes back in and folds her arms.
I love how we did that deal while the grumpy lady was out.
Rayanna Solstein says, "All right, I thought about it. I suppose I just hope that things are better now, not worse."
That's what we all
Thank-
hope and wish for and strive for, and thus this council will be consulted for major decisions. and things.
So they Melodia says, "So how do we vote? What do we need to do?"
I
What does
looked
the
at
contract say?
I don't know, you just,
The real contract.
I guess you all vote and sign a piece of paper that says you
Yeah,
voted.
Bessie. Yep.
Sure, ratify.
All right.
Yep.
Can we have gotten like Rexus Victoria to like help
Oh,
us
to,
write
like,
the
to be
Yeah,
a witness.
I think
sign
Rectus
a
is the one
witness,
that
yeah.
knows how to do this stuff.
signatory for this stuff? Yeah.
He can be. Oh yeah, he can be our
Secretary. Yes.
So they all sign it. Oh, hold on. Melodia pauses.
Hmm.
So, what happens, say, if, I hope this doesn't happen, but what if, say, you live a dangerous lifestyle? What if something happens to you, Essie? Who rules then? Would it be one of us?
Well, according to this piece of paper, it would be whoever killed me. And if it's by
We should
accident,
probably change that.
we should. Now that I'm mayor, we can change that.
That could be the first thing we
That'll
do.
be the
As
first thing we can
Now-
change is a new system to
You should say-
establish mayorhood.
Whoever
So,
kills
what-
You
you.
should say you should add unlife into that as well. you
Yes,
we will
know.
now
also-
permanently
Killed in
change
rape.
this
Be like,
law.
people, hear ye, whoever kills Essie is the
Yeah,
Like her, the rightful
Good
rulership
luck in through my
extends
undead.
to undead.
not a
just in
stable
case-
government.
Just in case you're raised as a vampire or become undead or something like that.
Yes,
You're
well,
still
it-
mayor.
Melodia says, well, then, from what I understand, if I have this right, that means that one of Essie's sisters would join the Board of Governors, and we would vote on the new Lord Mayor. Does that sound right?
That sounds
That sounds
sounds-
good.
Okay. So everybody signs.
okay.
All right. Rexus Victicor says, this is historic. Thank you, everybody.
Well, that was
So
easy enough.
now, in a few days, they're going to have the Silver Span celebration.
Mhm.
Over the bridge.
And they'll be celebrating your victory. Is there anything you want to do in the days leading up to that?
Give undead rights. Unliving rights. They deserve to celebrate too.
So what do you... Rexus... So, after they leave and you're talking about this, Rexus says, well, what does that mean exactly? I mean, what do you want to happen? I mean, you want zombies just walking around in the streets?
So long as they are not violent and commit crimes, they'll be held as responsible as any other citizen of town.
They did do their part to secure the city from Thurn.
They worked very hard. And
How do
fought willingly.
zombies naturally crave the flesh of the living, or is that not a thing?
Yeah, Essie, are your zombies different from normal zombies in any way, or I mean, do you control
mean,
them, or I mean, how does it work?
She doesn't control them per se. She doesn't like to be like, hey, you, do my bidding. She asks them because they are her friends, and she has asked. And they willingly were raised unto undeath. They weren't just ripped up from,
Yeah.
corpsehood.
They've done things. They've gone shopping on their own. They played
Okay.
tennis.
Yeah.
So she
I
gives
do-
them, freedoms.
It says that
I do think Rawl would have a serious question for Essie though about this topic. Is while he trusts because he's personally seen how Essie does her business, and that's all good. If you give a law that straight up allows any undead equal rights, onto the thing, then what's to prevent a less than scrupulous necromancer from creating undead and then letting them run amok, and then we have, people dying before we, kill off a zombie that was criminal. And does the necromancer that raised the zombie bear any blame under this for the actions of his zombies or ghouls?
If he commanded them, then he would be at fault.
But what if he just let them be around and he didn't, and he raised, say, the soul of an unrepentant serial killer,
Yes.
And
Could be
then that,
problematic. Well, then that zombie would be tried as any other person who committed murder, probably executed. That's generally what happens to murderers.
true.
Mhm.
But I just worry about the innocent that would die just before we actually
Rexus
that.
says, well,
There should be a vetting process, perhaps, for citizenship, like a test they have to take.
a background check.
A background
Yes.
check, a test.
You can't just get any zombie or skeleton at Walmart. You gotta,
Rexus
Yeah.
says, if a person was killed by a zombie, couldn't you just bring the dead person back as a zombie?
Only if the person was willing. It should be consensual necromancy.
He says maybe we could have the undead apply for citizenship.
I think that would be a great idea. They could apply,
Give them a test.
give them a test,
also-
background check.
I also believe that necromancers
cards.
should perhaps register, and perhaps you should create a school of necromancy. Responsible
My
necromancy.
father has dreamed of this for a very long time. He is a very powerful necromancer.
Oh, you should bring your father back to be like.
He's on his honeymoon currently still.
Oh,
Is,
Honeymoon.
okay.
Yeah.
It's a heck of a
I'm sure
nice.
he'll be back soon though, especially once he hears about all this.
I mean,
I
if
should
you're
send
rich,
him a raven. I haven't really been updating
I mean,
him.
if you're rich, you can take like a multi-year honeymoon. What's to stop you? Who knows?
I know.
Especially when you can live forever. That's like,
Your dad gets a
That's
text.
true.
It's been 2 months. Sorry, I haven't talked to you. I'm mayor now, and
Basically.
and we've overthrown the city.
Rexus asks, all right, well,
Fine.
now, as far as you're going to do it on a case-by-case basis, but I mean, would you let a lich live in this city?
If they were peaceable, why not?
Rexus just kind of goes, okay. Well,
well, I mean, there was demons in the.
I mean, we had literal demons running amok,
or devil.
actually causing problems. If the lich, passed a background check, liches live a very long time. They can,
okay.
they
I
can
advise
survive.
that we start slow.
Yes,
We be
gradual
cautious.
process.
We do have a
And we
party to plan.
Regulate as much as
That's
possible.
important,
Yes.
Oh yes.
Fia, would you like to be head of the party planning committee?
of course.
All right,
I've
excellent.
already thought about things.
Promoted.
She just like on her handy have just pulls out like paper, like a big stack. Of,
All right, Theo, you are PR.
All right.
Um.
Time to spend some money.
Okay. So, what do you want to do with the party? I mean, like Rexus knows what I could. I don't know if I want. Do you want me to spoil it for you? We got some surprises for you.
Oh no, surprises are fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
As
but
long as they'll make it
are
better.
you, if you're the head of the party committee, you're going to see those expenses in the budget.
Just surprise me. If it's over much, I can have the family funds cover those.
Okay.
Alright.
In the next few days, I don't know how he's going to do it, or I don't know what processes would be involved, but Rawl wants to try to get the security of the city. Like he wants to have a recruitment drive for volunteer standing.
I'm gonna have
Um,
me and some of my
guards.
undead clean up the places too that we fought, like the temple
Okay.
and castle. Just start, sprucing the city up a bit.
Okay. So Rawl is recruiting guards. Essie is trying to clean up.
Clean
Um,
up this place.
Now the Temple of Asmodeus, Hedemon Haste, is kind of pumped up about the idea of turning it back into a normal church where you can worship like Umbra, maybe the
Mhm.
other gods. It's a giant temple, so there's room
Yes.
for all the good gods,
Mhm.
So
That seems appropriate.
He's thinking about Umbra, the Raven Queen.
Oh,
and
the
then
Raven Queen for
all
sure.
the gods of my setting, which are former characters, mostly from 4th edition.
And we have those. I mean,
Do we have to have
We-
the annoying god of magic?
we have.
No, it's up to you.
I mean, there's some of
Yeah.
that stuff in the
Got
what
no
was it?
beef in this fight.
The Phantasmagorium or whatever it was.
Mhm.
Some of that. You just move most of it over there.
Wait,
Yes.
move what? to
Like the
Phantasm?
statuettes, like
Freedom
the,
of religion.
the wax statues of the gods. that were in there.
Yeah. So you want to move them to the temple?
I mean, no one move some of that stuff into the temple because
Mm-hmm.
no one's gonna
Make
go to the Phantasmagorium anymore.
Yeah, make it clear that it's been cleansed and that you can worship other deities here. It's free for everybody to come.
So that would be.
Can we stop worship of Asmodeus? Like, do we have to have complete freedom of religion if it's an evil cult?
That's true. Maybe we should stick with neutral and good religions.
Yes.
We're making a stand.
Rexus asks, I mean, do you want to outlaw the worship of Asmodeus?
I mean,
Rawl would say yes, but then again,
I mean, this
All
city
the-
doesn't. I mean, this city doesn't necessarily truck with Asmodeus as much as other Chiliac cities. So
You know,
here more than they were.
Raw,
can we just?
I got
Yeah,
this
go
sent
ahead.
into Avernus, so I learned a lot about Zariel from 5th edition.
Mhm.
We should,
Yeah.
Raw, we definitely got to talk because
We
you
should
could
talk.
potentially be good and worship Zariel because she used to be an angel.
Yeah, maybe that's how like the family line decided to worship her. But I'm pretty sure Rawl's family went hard with the evil Zariel as well. So, I mean, Rawl would probably have no problem worshiping a good Zariel.
Basically, what Zariel did was she was an angel, and the city was having problems with devils. So she cleaned up the problem in the city, and then she recruited a bunch of paladins in the city to go through the portal that the devils had made and actually just go into hell.
Yeah.
And what happened
that would've
was
been
there
cool.
was, because there's the blood war. There's all these demons in hell as well as devils. She ended up just trying to fight the blood war and just wipe out the demons that were in hell.
Yeah.
It was through that she actually ended up working with the devils and became a
This
devil.
seems like a
Yeah.
cosmic
Up until that point, Rawl would have been with her, but but he's not a fan of hell.
And the paladins who are with her are known as the Hell Riders
Sure.
because they rode into hell.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh yeah,
Anyways,
so yeah,
Oh, so
this happened thousands of years ago, didn't it? Though.
yes, Essie.
Okay.
Asmodeus.
So you're cleaning up, and you come upon a body that you recognize. It is the transportationer.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Was it in battle or was he just somewhere else?
You realize you haven't seen him in a while,
Oh no.
and his body. He's got
Too much
and
crank.
he's not in the temple. He was out in just like a street in a random part of the city.
oh dear.
And
no.
let's see.
Carl, come look at this.
His armor is warped. His body is like weakened and shrimpy, and something clawed him to death.
Oh dear. Well,
You said
Oh.
Varl, come look at this.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Varl
sure.
actually has a weird reaction, and like looks around, a little confused.
Hmm.
More confused than a normal zombie.
I know, it's pretty much. I look around as well. If Varl has such a strong reaction to this, I should maybe be alert.
Was there a dog that the
Yeah, what about
trans-
the dog? I was thinking like, what happened to the dog?
Nearby, you hear like a severely hungover dog
Oh my god.
making sad dog noises.
No.
Hello,
Like, this
doggo.
dog is coming down off a crank and has been for
No.
days. Like it's still going through withdrawals and it's very mood swingy.
I look at the dog's paws. Do those claws match the transportationer?
Okay, like, well. Hey, doggo, do you know what happened here?
It's a dog. It just looks at you. But the dog.
I have something for the dog if
It's actually an awakened dog.
let's see.
He doesn't know how animals work.
I'm
She's so
trying to
undead.
think about like what
bring the dog to
people
Fiona.
who need to fix what they act like in dog form. So I don't know. I guess
Probably
it's-
just like chasing its tail a lot.
I guess. Yeah.
Hmm. This dog appears to be broken.
Oh
Hmm.
no.
Perhaps
Here, I'll try to like put a little leash on it. All right.
Make it
I'll
animal
take.
handling to see if the junkie dog will let you put a leash on.
Okay.
Mm,
Oh boy.
should have had Varl do that.
Ooh, actually rolled pretty good. So let's see what my modifier is. Plus animal handling 0. So that's gonna be a 16.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. The dog like just kind of doesn't have the energy to fight you, so it just.
All right, Varl, you carry the transportation around. We'll take this dog, and maybe Theo can help us deduce what's
Got on here. And I'll take a note of the street alley that we found him in.
All right.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe look around a little bit to see if there's any evidence of footprints or claw marks or something. Okay.
Theo,
Yes.
I found the transportationer and his broken dog. He's dead.
It wasn't the crank, was it? I haven't seen him for a couple weeks.
It was in a random alleyway in town. Look at these bizarre claw marks and warped armor.
One thing
Oh.
you see is like his pouch where he kept the crank. It looks like some kind of animal tore it open after he died.
I mean,
Oh
it
no.
didn't feed him.
That
It
what's
didn't
wrong with
feed
the
him.
dog?
It didn't feed him, so it's.
Yep. Yeah.
Uh,
His master
Hmm.
died, and he realized his master still had crank on it.
oh boy.
The dog looks very ashamed of itself.
Oh. Well,
I find it quite bizarre, though, that he was killed in such a fashion in such a random place.
And you think the dog would know something?
Perhaps the dog would. If not, I mean, we could probably talk to his corpse, but the dog might be a better,
I mean,
might have been a better witness, since he
That's
wasn't
just
the one
meant-
dying.
I think I have something I've been working on. This is meant to be a surprise for Ashes at some point.
Well, she's not here, so I think she'll still be surprised.
All right. I was gonna do this for that strange cockatrice, but let's. All right. Theo starts like chanting, kind of like eyes glow. She's gonna cast Awaken on this dog.
Awaken?
Yeah, I took Awaken.
Is that
Oh my
is that in the PH?
Yes, it is. Awaken.
Actually, you know what? I need some. Actually, you know what? Actually, Theo's like, you know what? I need some time. I'll give this dog some of the sugar balls, and I'll.
Oh, excellent.
It's gonna take a couple hours, but I think I'm ahead of planning, so I think I can do this. Might as well perfect it, so it doesn't maybe Sure as
I'll
hell don't
make
want
some more
that
coffins with Varl in the crafting room while we wait.
Sure as hell don't want the cockatrice when if I do this again to be evil. So
Target
Mm.
gains intelligence of 10.
no.
Gains the ability to speak one language. Wow. Wow.
Forever.
It is charmed by you for 30 days or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. When the charm ends, it chooses whether to remain friendly to you based on how you treated it. So, you spent
it's-
8 hours casting Awaken on the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Then so when the spell's over, it's like,
God, it's just some transportation.
oh man, do you have any coffee or anything? God.
Yeah, I have
Got lots of coffee.
here, I have this here, and like she'll hand it, like she always carries a bit of like hangover cure on her, so like she'll put it in a dog bowl for her. It's like there, that should do it.
Thank you. Jones is so bad, you got no idea.
Oh, I think I know.
I keep seeing
Cat
weird
thing.
things.
Oh, that's what we want to ask you.
It's a cat. No, it's nothing.
There's no cat. Don't worry. What happened to the transportationer?
So we were looking to score, right? Well, okay. All right, the guy's crazy, man. He's freaking crazy. He was always taking my stuff. So
What?
we
One
needed.
second.
He needed.
What do you mean taking your stuff? What's that mean exactly?
Well, he put some crank in my dog bowl, but sometimes, like, I save some in the bowl for later, and this motherfucker goes in there and he's like, taking my crank out of my bowl, man. That's my stash. So I start
Right.
burying it in the yard.
She takes out a
Digging
little
up my
notebook.
yard,
She takes up a little notebook and writes down what this dog's doing. Just like
Yeah.
close it back. It's like, oh, that's
Mm,
interesting.
yeah.
And so what happened was we needed money to get some crank, right? So, you know how I'm not proud of this, and I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It was him. the rebellion has those stashes of caches of treasure. So, you know, he would go in there and take stuff and sell it, trade it for Greg. So in one of the stashes, he found this, like, evil knife or whatever.
Oh no.
Red evil serial killer knife. And he didn't sell it, he just started using it and stuff. So while you guys are doing your rebel stuff, we're out there with, like, freaking stabbing dudes, blaming Thrones people, right?
Oh
And,
no.
you know, I couldn't talk at the time, so I couldn't be like, hey, man, that's not cool. So whatever, I took my cut, you know, or whatever. What could I do? I'm just a dog, right? And I needed my, you know, whatever. But morally, I was opposed to it, obviously. And
Obviously.
so he's walking around with the knife, and, you know, we made a score, and then his armor started to get warm. Like, super hot, and he was freaking, I just thought he was just, like, you know, having a fit, you know.
Oh, I
He's
know
like,
how that
my
works.
armor's hot, and I'm just like, shut up, dude. Let's just get home and do this stuff, you know. But his armor's like, it actually started getting molten hot, and he starts screaming, and I'm like, yo, I'm freaking out. Is this real? You know, I didn't think it was real. And he's taking his armor off, and then there's some shadowy guy, or I don't know, it had 2 arms and 2 legs in the shadows, and it looked at him, and he got all shrivelly, you know. And I mean, he was already losing weight and stuff, but then he was like just a full-on, like, stressed out junkie guy. And then the thing lunged at him and just clawed him and killed him and took the knife and left. And, you know,
Dear.
I was trying to save him, but I tripped and fell under a pile of garbage in the alley. You know, I just slid right in there.
I mean, you're hungover, so yeah.
How long ago
understood.
did this happen?
When you guys were doing the temple.
So not too terribly long.
Yeah.
I look concernedly over at
Rawl, have there been any stabbings recently of note?
I've been with you guys. I guess when Rawl's been off doing his own thing, has he been aware of any stabbings or?
Theo just
Shadow
assumes Rawl just knows about all like the law breaking that happens in the city.
No,
I mean,
but like a lot of the bodies are going into Essie's mansion because she's a mortician, and there's like a ton of bodies
Right.
to process.
right.
So I mean,
But it's
there's a
tough to-
lot of people who are stabbed
Yeah.
to death.
Yeah, but for legitimate rebellion reasons. So yeah,
Should we?
it's hard to say. We'd have to probably look at the mortuary and see if there are any telltale signs.
But we do have somebody that knows the pattern of how this how this dagger likes to stab things.
It's true, and I could attempt to scry on them as well as I learned a spell when we hit level 10.
Well, it is a concern, but there are many pressing matters at this time, not
It's
just
true.
this one creature.
Yeah,
I
still,
look over at Varl to make sure he's not getting too emotional over this.
still that dagger. How it could ruin the party.
Varl definitely has a look of concern on his zombie face.
Oh no.
Yes.
I mean, at any day now, this creature could inhabit or give its knife to other malevolent creatures and people that we've left out in the city, like the hacksaw lady, who will be brought to justice as soon as we find her.
We
Okay.
have to find her. I could
Someday.
probably scry on her actually now that I have
Where
the
is she?
spell. There's Axel.
Yeah, maybe we should take care of this.
So, anything else you want to do before the Silver Span celebration?
I think Essie will try to scry on this person who.
So you're gonna like look for the knife?
Yeah.
Okay. Skip through the whole adventure. Hold on, let me.
I may not succeed. They do get to save on it.
Yay!
It's gonna get real weird with like awakened animals and tons of like undead walking around.
So I don't have a likeness or picture, possession or garment. I don't body part or anything. So I only have second-hand knowledge of the target. So they're gonna get a +5 to their wisdom save.
Okay.
So
It's Vandy.
it's Vandy. No, Vandy, why?
That look cool.
All right.
So
Let's
it's whatever their
find
wisdom
out.
save is +5, and they have to beat a 16.
All Alright, person making the save, you must roll high. It is imperative. There we go. Spin it 3 times.
Oh boy, that is
14 plus 5 plus more. So over a 20. Is that...
Yeah,
No.
I don't get it. I just again.
Sorry, I have
Woo!
nothing.
I am curious about Nurse Hacksaw though, so I will also scry on her.
Yeah,
Which
Yeah.
it's
I
Hacksaw!
haven't- I have met her firsthand. I wouldn't say I'm familiar though, so she doesn't get any bonus to her save. Ooh, if I
Alright.
can find
Nurse
a
Hacksaw.
is there a wanted poster for Nurse Hacksaw that I can get?
Have one made.
Sure, that gives her
She
a
got a
-2.
15.
Oh my god.
Oh, that fails. Where's
Okay.
Nurse Hacksaw at? I have 16.
Holy.
Where is Nurse Hacksaw?
Oh boy.
She's
Uh,
right behind you.
That's right.
You see, there's an infirmary dealing with
Mhm.
people with the wounded.
Oh
And
dear.
she's just one of the nice nurses there. Oh, I'm afraid that your hand looks like it's going to have to come off. Are you sure? I mean, I can still move it. No. Trust me. Come this way.
Well, I found Nurse Hacksaw.
Okay, I send immediately all available personnel to converge on her location, take her down.
Put her back in.
But at least I found Nurse Hack. My first act of mayor.
I mean, we traded one for we. I mean, there's still only one. There's not 2 out there like there were.
We're only ever have one serial killer out there at a time. We don't have 2 running around.
Who do you send to go get her?
Oh, all surviving members of the Dependables.
Do we want to bring back
They just
one guy who died?
did they replace his transportation with the treasurer's dog? Did the dog take his
But
place?
please let the dog take his place.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
oh man, what's that movie with? Didn't Sylvester Stallone star in a movie where he was like, a
Stop or
cop
my
with a
dog will shoot. Or my mom will shoot. I'm sorry.
My mom will shoot.
Sorry. Thinking of
Yeah.
Stop or my mom will shoot. That's what that was.
No, there was definitely a movie with a dog and a cop that was trying to do things
it-
his own way.
What is it? Turner and Hooch?
That's it. Turner
Maybe
it.
that's it. Yeah, all right. So we can get Turner and he can be Hooch.
Actually, I was thinking when you go to Action Heroes, we should probably have Keanu Reeves on the Dependables.
Mm.
Yeah.
John-
Oh, we could find a new guy named something. I'm trying to think of a clever way to do John Wick, but never mind.
Right, that's what I was trying to think too.
Yeah,
Timmy Candle.
Juan
Jick.
Rianu Keeves.
Yeah.
Rihanna Keys. He knows
Yeah,
kung
Johnny.
fu,
Yeah.
and they killed his dog,
He never
Yeah.
seems to age.
Rihanna Keys.
It's a vampire.
and he's very sad, and everyone tries to give him a
So happy that
sandwich.
he can get his citizenship back.
Yeah.
Rihanna Keys.
It's a vampire.
All right.
All right.
He was out of the game until the Cheliax killed his dog, and now he's coming back in.
All right.
And
Alright,
he can
level
take
20
the
assassin.
Stationer's dog.
So just to see how this goes, as the Dependables are trying to get there before the
We
guy.
have Rianu Keeves now. They're unstoppable.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So I'm gonna roll 2 d20s. The red one will be Nurse Hacksaw. I just want to see
Hacksaw.
which one is higher, and that'll tell you how the battle goes.
Oh boy, please.
She's red. She got
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
9.
but she's
They got a
going in there.
17.
Fire the Dependables before they go out there.
So like she's about to
Yeah.
start sawing the hand,
Okay, there.
and all of a sudden
Oh,
the
Oh, okay.
Dependables bust in. You know, everything starts blowing up. All the people in the infirmary are like,
Go
ah,
to
you
the
know, running, and
hospital. Oh,
you
no.
know, there's explosions and they go flying, and and I guess Nurse Hacksaw starts swinging her hacksaw and somehow catches Dutch Schaefer, and he gets a big cut on his giant pecs, and Cobra Stilobra, like, I don't know, trips over a what do you call those things? Colostomy bag, and and so things aren't going well. But then all of a sudden, one patient stands up, and he just fucking looks at Nurse Hacksaw, and it's Rianu Keeves in slow motion. He does a series of spin kicks and his little hand crossbows and shoots the kung fu fights at the same time, and she is no match, and she is pinned against the wall. And Nurse Hacksaw is taken care of.
brought to
And
justice.
Dutch Schaefer says, I like your style. Perhaps you should be one of the dependables because you seem very dependable to me. And he says, all right, that sounds good.
Yes, that is the best voice.
So,
Nice.
yeah, he joins. Rihanna keeps joins. And so, Nurse Hacksaw, what do you want to do with her?
Lock her up in Kintargo Asylum.
Yeah.
Well, wait, do you want to put her in Kintargo Keep or do you want to put her in a mental home?
Mental help.
She does definitely need mental help, but she needs it behind bars.
Okay, so we can have a
Security.
psychiatrist visit her in
Mhm.
Argo Keep prison.
Yeah.
We should get better mental help for the inmates, anyways.
Yeah, we should make one of the places we've been to an asylum for
Asylum.
the mentally deranged.
Okay.
Clear out the Phantasmagorium.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Phantasmagorium
the
can be
Phantasmagorium, That's
repurposed.
a perfect
No
asylum.
one ever went there, so it's.
So the Phantasmagorium is going to become the asylum.
Yep.
Is the asylum. Okay.
We do good.
Okay. Anything else before the Silver Span? I don't know. Theo was doing some planning.
I don't know. Just the usual planning, getting everybody like measured up, new outfits for everyone.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me go to the Silver Span sound set. If I can find it. Celebrations. Boom. So, a few days later, you're gathered in the place that was once known as the Bleak Bridge and is now being renamed the Silver Span. People of Kintargo have come together to celebrate the fact that Lord Barzillai Thrune is dead and his reign of terror is over, and now there is a new Lord Mayor, and it is Essie. So, everybody cheers. They drink. There's a few things that happen.
Oh boy.
Does Essie look like Morticia Adams? Is that kind of the aesthetic that you got going?
Kind of like, yeah, a little bit. Very, but redheaded
Nice.
and white eyes. But very Morticia Adams, probably.
Silver
This is a lot like, what was it, like those TV shows with like, this is a party, like the Sweet 16, or this is like the level that it's like obnoxiously like.
The nobles, leaders, and people of Kintargo make plain their desire to celebrate and honor all of you and the Silver Ravens, what you've done for Kintargo, and they rename the Bleak Bridge the Silver Span. When you get to the Silver Span, you see 4 large objects covered in like tarps or blankets. And they make a big deal about removing them.
Mm-hmm.
There are statues of each of you on the Silver Span.
Fiona's never been so happy in her life. She starts crying at this. Never cried at anything except for this.
Handkerchief.
This is what she wanted. Since
Then people start giving you gifts of thanks.
Oh,
Just
my.
the citizens, whatever they have. Some of them just give you cold hard cash. And others give you trinkets or handcrafted items of sentimental value or real value.
Oh no.
Many of them are sugar balls, which you could place in your mouth, and quite a bit of mint tea. And a number of dudes like have ripped out pieces of notebook paper and they made raps, and they do raps and freestyles for you. And you may each get a total of 500 gold in gifts.
I display as many of them as I can on my mayoral desk, kind of like a teacher after the first week of school. You have like all the stuff on the desk.
And then each of you is given, I guess Melodia Delrange and Rayanna Solstein will handle this. There's one other thing that you get. As the board members of the Board of Governors, we felt it was fitting to give the Silver Ravens keys to the Silver City. Each of you gets a key to the Silver City. It's just a silver key. It's worth 1,000 gold. while you have the key, you have advantage on like persuasion checks
Oh
to
no.
people in the city.
Oh no, that's so dangerous for Theo.
Oh
And
no.
it also, I swear this is true,
Oh
a
no.
10% discount on all purchases inside Kintargo.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
This is my favorite. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the Citadel.
We start doing that now.
And everybody parties, including all of your trusty allies from the
Mhm.
School for Girls and the Dependables. Amy Sunshine has a baby carriage and brings her shining child to the event. Although she takes, I would assume there's probably fireworks at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh hell yes.
she takes the shiny child away from the fireworks.
Oh.
What has the shining child been named?
I don't know. Amy Sunshine. Her last name is Sunshine.
Maybe something. It has to be like some sort of like super like sweet name. It's like that. It's Wendy Sunshine that named this kid.
Shiny Sunshine?
Wendy.
Wendy? Wendy Sunshine?
I don't know.
Wendy
Shiny.
Sunshine. If somebody in the chat has a good name for the baby, you know.
Happy, innocent, cute name.
Happy Innocent Sunshine. That's that can be its name.
Who
Happy.
was raised in
Happy
the temple
sunshine.
in Church of
Yeah.
Asmodeus. It's okay.
So, everybody has a party and everybody is there. And, you know, there's dancing and drinking,
That's a lot.
tea, sugar balls, statues, fireworks,
So we all go into a diabetic coma.
delicious snacks,
Just sugar.
candied apples. This is gonna turn into like the county fair, and
Fry everything.
cotton candy and fried dough, and Hedemon Hayes is there, Theo,
Mm-hmm.
and Varl Wex, I suppose, is wearing a tux.
Yeah, it looks pretty dapper.
That's weird. And Mantis Kaliki is there as well. Ash's
Cool.
is, I guess, there. Maybe.
Ash is
He's
just
probably moping.
being drunk.
Ashes and Cluck Norris are there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and Cluck Norris. Yep. And at some point, Rex is he's eating like a delicious like snow cone thing. It's like, you know, one thing we're gonna have to talk about after this celebration. There is the rest of Ravenel. We got to get them all on board with us. I mean, because so the Thrun's army can't come in the city,
Oh.
but we got to make sure that the other sections of Ravenel don't let Thrun's army in, or we could just be surrounded and we're screwed.
Oh, I mean, goodwill tour seems like a good idea.
Yeah. So
Well,
there's
that and okay.
there's 4 places. Ravenel. There's 4 major sections of Ravenel. There's the North Plains, the coastal waters, the Ravenel Forest, and the Ravenel Isles. So the Ravenel Isles, the main area there is the city of Vyre. And I think Mantis Kaliki can handle that.
I think that's
Yeah.
that's pretty sewn up. I think.
Hopefully we got some of them.
We're not sure. The problem with the coastal waters in the Ravenel Forest is we're not sure who rules it, if anybody does. In the Ravenel Forest, from what we understand, is there's 2 factions fighting for control of the forest. In the coastal waters, I'm not sure what's going on. But I can say that the North Plains, there's a town called Cypress Point, run by a very neat, reasonable lady. And you might want to start there. You could go there, get her to sign some stuff, and we'll be all set. And we can
Might be
figure out-
better to deal with the reasonable people before we deal with the unreasonable people.
Yeah.
Or the
All right.
unknown.
At least we can build like this reasonable person's with us.
So what will be the fastest way to the Northern Plains?
Wait, there's a bunch of good names in there. I missed some of them. Livonia Sunshine, that's good. There's some other ones.
Not Rainbow Unicorn?
I do like Rainbow Sunshine.
Rainbow
Rainbow Unicorn
I
Sunshine.
mean,
Rainbow.
that's
Unicorn.
it's a name a teenager would give a
That
child.
is oh my gosh, yeah, Amy Sunshine would.
Alright.
She's got her in her Lisa Frank baby stroller.
Oh boy.
Okay. So,
Okay.
anything special at the Silver Span celebration? You got your silver key. There's statues of you. Everybody's giving you stuff and sucking up to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I encourage all people, if they want to make a difference in the future of Kintargo, to sign up, or any able-bodied men and women to sign up to be part of the new Silver Guard.
Okay. A lot of people do. They're into it.
Yep.
Anything else special at the Silver Span?
I don't party too hard because I have to perform mayoral duties in the morning, so...
Oh, that's another
Theo.
question Rexus asks you. So wait a minute. So Essie, Lord Mayor Essie,
Yes.
if you're out of the city, who runs the city?
An excellent question. However, I won't be here next week, so perhaps I should send Theo and Raul and Ashes to be good diplomats for the good lady at Cypress Point while we work on that. I should get someone reasonable, though, to act instead.
Something tells me you're going to be out of the city quite a bit, so...
Until we get everything under control, yes.
Melodia Del Range sidles up. Well, I could do it, of course.
I'm sure you could.
I mean, although my businesses might suffer, so... But I'm sure with the proper funding, I could cover it while I run the city.
I'll just like the chat. Send Varl, it'll be fine.
Varl.
Varl.
Varl and the dog.
The dog. Where are you gonna make the
knows a
dog?
lot
Are you gonna
about
make the
those
dog
things.
the Lord Mayor? Raro, everybody.
A standing Lord Mayor.
It becomes some zany,
Not
like,
Fandy.
Shaggy and Scooby-Doo esque.
Not Vandy.
Not Vandy.
So,
Well,
yeah.
Victorous Rex
Can
might be a good member.
What about
He's
Rexus
like our-
Victacura?
yeah,
He's
Rex
been like
is
our...
Yeah,
secretary.
Rexus, yeah. He's
Perhaps you should act as stand-in mayor whenever the mayor has to go do. Let's call them,
Let's give him a title.
political
Give him a
duties.
fancy.
Oh, what was Denethor? He was the
Steward.
steward. He could be the
yeah,
steward.
Yeah.
Steward of Kintargo. Rexus Victor.
Yeah, I mean,
Steward of Kintargo.
he does love
Steward of the Silver
paperwork and
Yeah.
bureaucracy a lot.
The dog is like nearby,
Steward of the Silver
was
City. That
wagging
sounds
its
really
tail, you know?
Mhm.
The dog kind of gets sad when you pick Rex's street.
Oh.
It was between you and the dog, and we decided to...
So yes, but of course you can always reach us by Silver Raven should you really need opinions.
Alright, so you're gonna leave
Yeah.
Rexus in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, anything else special at the Silver Span
I
celebration?
feel will party enough for the both of those two that don't party, so it's gonna be a long night or a few nights. Who knows?
Excellent.
I start the undead citizenship application process. I start, making up the tests and stuff for that, so that my zombies can feel more included. Mom when she gets back.
Okay. Alright. So, after this celebration is over the next day, Cypress Point is 40 miles away. How do you want to get there?
Seems like if the fastest way is by a horse, then we could just take that, some kind of overland.
Carriages and stuff
We
like
don't
that,
have
yeah.
Dominic anymore, so
Well, I think we can afford, and we just gave Delrange like plenty of money for her
Yeah.
stable. So the
I mean,
least
this-
she can do
This, I mean,
is
this
to.
this can
He's raising
own-
horses.
God, I'm. This kills me. Exposure.
For exposure.
That's not, this kills me. Like, just tell her that she's already getting so much money from us.
Wow, exposure. Alright. So, you're going to take some of Delrange's horses?
She's
Yeah,
brazen.
no, she's going to
Yeah,
donate
she's
them
talked
for
a
cause,
lot about these horses. How good are these horses?
Okay.
to show that she is
Also,
you know,
it'd be very good
playing
exposure
ball.
for her for when we go as a diplomats to another city. They can be like, "Wow, where did you get these magnificent
Yeah,
horses?"
see what I mean? That's
Say,
what. Yeah.
Tell her on. Stables.
She reluctantly sighs. And
That's a
Theo,
good- that's a
she's
good
actually
reaction.
related to the person you were once engaged to, so he just happens to be there as well. I
Mm-hmm.
believe you last saw him at the.
Oh, he was very nice. I wave hello.
Yes. Hey. Hello.
We danced.
is-
It was great.
Hello, Lord Mayor. Hi, Theo.
Hello.
Hello.
You look nice.
No.
Congratulations on destroying the evil Lord Thrune and getting a key to the city.
It was a good night.
Maybe. I picked out a special horse just for you. A horse.
Nice. Oh,
I checked
Beautiful.
the saddlebag personally myself.
appreciate your thorough, but thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
Melodia Delron says, "Be careful with these horses now." So, it's just you three and maybe Ashes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you climb on the
So-
horses. You want to do anything special before you go?
Tell the steward of the Silver City if he needs me for anything to just send a raven and I'll come back.
We just put Ashes hungover
Wait, can we have
on a
an
horse and just like,
accompaniment
we'll
of-
take her. We'll take her.
We can have like an accompaniment of like some guards, can't we?
Oh, yeah,
at
we
this
can
point,
take some.
I would like some hirelings, in the classic sense.
I mean, which
Sure. How many guards do you want?
Oh, 8.
8 guards?
Yeah, it's a procession of the mayor and council members of the esteemed new Silver City. I'm not just gonna wander around like some plebs. No, we're gonna take.
like true nobles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mine too are undead.
Now, 40 miles. I can't remember how fast a horse goes.
What? It's Teat Shilmango.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you can get there in a day or maybe 2 days.
Well, on horses. Well, if you're walking, isn't that like 24 miles at a pace? But if you're on a horse, faster than that? I don't know.
Yes. So you can probably get there if you start in the morning. Maybe get there by the time it gets dark.
Sure. Sounds good.
All right. So you ride out into Ravenel and head to Cypress Point.
Mhm.
All right. Piece of paper. You arrive in the town of Cypress Point. Just a goofy little town run by a cleric of the goddess of nature, Anju. Anju, who is the holder of the frickin' spear that killed Tiamat with in Scales of War. So, the people are impressed. They gather around as you ride into the city. You see the woman who looks like the leader, an old lady cleric. What do you do?
I guess we just introduce ourselves. As a
Greetings and salutations.
man.
She says, "Oh, I'm Zerlila. Come inside, have some tea."
Okay.
Thank you for your
Is-
hospitality. I am Essie Gloomraven, Lord Mayor of the Silver City, Cantargo. These are my advisors and members of the Lord's Council. And I'll introduce Raul and Theo. I'll include their last names because I know them in character.
I always forget, what's Theo's last name?
That's the one I forget.
Barrel Ember.
Barrel Ember.
Beryl Ember.
I remember Von Hellrose, but
Uh-huh.
Baron
Von Hell.
Ember. Hellrose. And Essie is Gloom Raven.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny that we became the Silver Ravens.
Yes.
The
All right, you
gloomiest of
introduce yourself. She
Silver
says, "I am Zerlila. I rule Cypress Point." I take it this means that the rumors we've been hearing about Kintargo are true.
It depends on what rumors you've been hearing.
That Thrune is no more.
That
That
would
is
be correct.
That one's correct.
So you must be here to discuss our status.
we are interested in uniting Ravenel under the new Silver Banner, and we are hoping that you will find our considerations to be much preferable to any previous dealings with the Thrunes.
She says, I am very much in favor of this. Thrune did not treat us well. And we have one problem which Thrune never dealt with. The Tarapacillion,
The what?
What?
the cigarette
that.
of night.
Oh dear.
And that is?
There is we believe that there is a shadow crossing, an area where the border between here and the Shadowfell is weak. And there are some creatures that have passed over. And legend has
Shadowy
it.
creatures.
Legend has it there is a dragon, a shadow dragon known as Ithanothor.
Oh, a dragon, you say?
We have not seen Ithanothor for a long time, but we do hear activity from the Tarapacillion every now and then.
I see. So you would like us to do what exactly?
Deal with the Tarapacillion, and if there is a shadow crossing, shut it down. And if there is a shadow dragon that might plague us, obviously that needs to be dealt with.
Very well.
Yeah.
You did take down Thrune, and from what I understand, Thrune did kill a red dragon at some point.
Oh, Brawl.
So,
No,
Kill
there's also that blue dragon.
dragon.
there's a blue dragon. Oh, yes. Well, so, listen. I'm going to sign this regardless. But I would just like to say, I really hope you deal with the Tarapacillion.
We'll check it out.
Well, it's understood, yes.
I'd like to
What
insight
forces-
check this lady, just to
Sure.
see, make sure she's not trying to set us up for a trap or something.
Sure.
Make sure she's genuinely concerned.
She is a shadow dragon.
Yeah, she could be. Who knows?
Yes.
Like he. Insight. Oh, that's a +0. That's a 14.
It's a good roll.
14.
I guess-
As far as you can tell, the only thing you really notice is that she is scared of the Tarapacillion.
Okay.
I mean, that
She's
sounds...
probably not the shadow dragon then. So cool. I'm good with it.
If there was a shadow dragon,
Okay.
you'd probably be afraid of it, so that checks out.
So,
Yeah.
Shadowfell things.
All right. So, in return for us getting rid of this, I hope that you will, that your Cypress Point will commit to defending Ravenel and come to the aid if needed of the Silver City.
of course, she says.
Okay.
Neighborly.
That's all we need to do. Have some of your people show us to where this Tarapacillion is.
Alright, some Cypress Point farmers. Well, you want to go
Oh.
to the shadow place, huh? Follow me.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all want some milk?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's very good for your bones. I will take a glass. Your skeleton frame is very important.
Alright, we don't have glasses. We just
Oh, I
carve our cups out of wood. Or we
I
dr-
would love a wooden cup of milk.
or we
Delightful.
drink them straight from the
Delightful.
tape.
Oh. The ways of the commoners are so wonderful.
Quaint. But at least they're maintaining proper skeletal health. It's very important. Many people neglect it in life. Calcium is it's top notch.
Alright, you follow the farmers. What about the guards? Guards go, are we supposed to go or should we just stay here?
No, you should stay here. It's not. Oh, well. Go
They
ahead.
could, could stand with the horses like outside,
Yeah,
a safe distance away.
we'll protect the horses.
That
Yeah.
that way they're not in danger, and we also don't make her mad because we lost our horses. So
Yeah. I won't take these freshly recruited guards and make their first assignment be take down a shadow dragon.
all right, but I will take Teach
Did-
Chilmango.
Did somebody in the chat look up the horse thing?
Yeah, Lord Arcfrost
you
knows
know?
that answer
Yep.
from playing with D&D with their kids.
How many miles did they say? Do you remember?
32.
Oh, so pretty much one day.
Yeah. It's a one-day single.
All right, let me turn on the ziggurat comes into sight.
Oh no.
So, 15 miles. So a few hours of travel following the
Probably do
farmers.
it the next morning, you know, because
Next-
we didn't get nighttime.
Mhm.
And we don't want. I don't think we should go to the shadow place at night. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Just-
So, it's
We're
noon.
none of us are elves, so we can't see at night.
and then I can prepare proper spells
Yeah.
too.
It's
Mm.
noon. A four-tiered ziggurat of some kind of dull black stone looms atop the low crown of a strangely shadowed grassy hill. The ziggurat's tiers rise 10 feet each, while at the apex, four 20-foot-tall pillars support a pointed roof of black stone. Flights of steep stairs rise along the east, west, and south faces, while to the north, a 10-foot square slab of eerie carvings decorates the center of the face of the lowest tier.
Oh, this
Can
is
we
gloomy.
inspect the carvings?
Also, I should note, there's like, you see it from a distance. It's like there's a disc that just blocks, hovering above it, that blocks light. So there's this big veil of shadow that
Hmm.
kind of covers the whole ziggurat.
And they just
Who
work
put
next
that
to this.
There. All right. So this disc is it like physical in nature, or is it just sort of a?
No, it's not. Doesn't seem to be physical. It's just.
Okay.
It's like there's It's like there is a disc hovering above it, blocking it. That's how the shadow looks, but you don't
Ziggurat
actually
of
see it.
depression.
All right. So we need to turn that disc off.
Mm.
Okay.
So it
Go
would
into the
seem.
ziggurat and find the switch. All right. I'd like to inspect the carvings. And do we have a light spell ready to cast?
Oh yes, just the light.
Okay.
Entering the shadow, you pass through the veil of shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the ziggurat, and you are walking up to the carvings.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
A 10-foot square section of bas-relief carvings adorns the central portion of the ziggurat's lowest tier, depicting skeletal spirits and towering, deformed humanoids rampaging through an idyllic countryside, laying waste to villages and crushing fleeing armies of humanoids. Above them all looms an enormous winged bat-like creature that seems to be absorbing the souls rising from the slaughtered people in the fields below.
Okay. Do we history check? Does this refer to any kind of old battle or something like that?
Yeah, you can make a history check.
All right, I'll make that.
Yes.
I got a natural one,
Oh,
so
I'm very good at history because
Got
I'm
a
a
14.
wizard. Hold on. I got a +8. Let me see. Fuck yeah, 23.
Nice.
Oh, Essie would definitely know. Her sister is really into the Shadowfell, and
Yeah.
has talked quite a bit about the Shadow Dragon,
Yeah.
Ithanathor.
Just
that
osmosis it.
People aren't sure if it's still here or if it left.
Well, I'll relay that information.
Oh,
She's super into it. It's weird.
oh. I can see that. Looking at it.
is the entrance to these ziggurats usually at the top? I don't know. I'll go up the
Alright,
stairs and find out.
Let's find out.
Oh, let's do it.
So you all
We're
go
all
to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So at the apex, four 20-foot tall pillars support a pointed roof of black stone. So you're going up the steps, and then there's a
Mhm.
flat area on top with four pillars. Oh,
Yep.
Mhm.
thank you very much, Lord Arctic Frost.
Thanks.
So you go up to the top, and there's four pillars, and you're all going to stand on the top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Just look on top.
I'd like to look at these pillars first and see if they hold any arcane glyphs or anything like that.
They
Mhm.
feature ornate bas-relief carvings of gigantic figures in breastplates, loincloths, plumed helmets, and strange swords, visiting pain and suffering upon fleeing armies of humanity. And they've also
Yeah.
got these giant crystals that are kind of rotating
Oh.
around their bodies.
There's crystals floating around. You might want to be careful.
Oh. Keep an eye out. This.
It's so Shadowfell, though. Ugh.
Mm.
Is there an entrance?
So you all go onto the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Essie too.
Yes.
I don't.
Cautiously.
So, you go up the steps. You pause for a moment to look at the pillars. Then when you go onto the roof, it turns out that a large section of the center of the roof is just an illusion. There's actually just a hole there, and you all fall in.
I
Oh, I
cast
don't.
Featherfall as a action.
Shizzle.
My
Yes.
boots.
And I will do an
My
athletics check
levitation.
to try to.
I can get everyone with the Featherfall.
You don't have to
Oh,
worry about
okay.
Theo. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Cool.
Theo
Yeah,
just
Mass
Featherfall is
featherfall.
up
Theo just
to 5 falling creatures. So
Theo just floats
I
there.
don't worry
and then
about
just
Theo.
drops, just
I get
looks Theo
myself,
down.
Raw, Ashes, and my 2 zombies. We just,
Theo just like she just sees her and just kind of like, oh.
and that's why I prepared
Falls down.
Featherfall. So we're going to a ziggurat.
All right. So you float down into room C3. Let me put your minis here. Oh,
Oh,
Raw's glowing mini. Oh, he fell over.
Oh
oh no, no.
Just
Don't
turn
worry,
off
he
the
didn't
glow.
fall
It's
hard.
the glow makes him top heavy.
He fell
Just,
gently. We land on its feet. We land on our feet. Phew. We're
All right,
okay.
there's Essie, and there is Theo. So as you're floating down, you get a look at this weird room.
Illusion magic of some sort.
A steep flight of stairs to the north leads upward out of this cold, dark room. Skulls impaled on spikes adorn the dark walls and the sides of 4 support columns that brace the ceiling 20 feet above. Piles of old, brittle bones, mostly humanoid, litter the northern wall. A 10-foot tall spire made of dozens, perhaps hundreds of skulls, stuck together by glistening tar-like sludge, rises atop a 5-foot high pedestal in the center of the southern end of the chamber. Oh, thank you very much, Lord Arctic Frost. Oh, okay, wait. So that means somebody gets a. Awesome. Let me finish reading the flavor.
Theo looks at this thing and just looks at Essie. It's like, of course your sister would love this place. Look at it.
She would.
Sludge rises atop a
It's
5
their
foot
bedroom.
a 5-foot high pedestal in the center of the southern end of the chamber. Beyond this spire, an archway in the south wall opens into a second staircase that descends deeper, while above, the vaulted ceiling rises to the thing you just fell out of. So, stairs going up, stairs going down, pillar of skulls. And let's go back here. Lord Arctic Frost just hit our goal. Thank you very much, Lord Arctic Frost. I greatly appreciate it. And that means that one player is going to get a random natural 20 that they can use when they want to. So I need to roll this d4. 1 is Theo, 2 is Essie, 3 is Rawl. Oops. Lock this thing. 4 is just reroll. There you go.
Cool.
Come on, don't be a 4. It's a 1! Theo gets a
Oh my
natural
God.
20.
All right.
Nice.
Sweet. Thank you.
So you're floating down, right? Slowly.
Mm.
And there's this pillar, right?
Write that down.
And as you kind of get near it, it suddenly flares to life.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Maybe more or less unexpected, but let's.
The skulls grind and shift. The skulls begin to moan and hiss and get
Oh.
louder and louder.
Oh
And
no.
it busts out this shadow aura. Each of you make a con saving throw, please.
Okie dokie.
15 plus. What's my bonus? 16. No, wait, sorry. 15. 15 plus 18. Sorry. That's con? Oh, 17. 17 is my con. I also get wisdom.
All right. Essie, what'd you get?
13.
Okay. What about Raw?
13 as well.
Oh, that's uncanny.
All right. So
I
the two
rolled pretty bad.
13s are going to take 9 necrotic damage.
I take 4 because I'm resistant to necrotic now.
And to your horror, 4 is the DM. Oh, Frost is 4 is the DM. I'm sorry. If I'd read that earlier, I would have definitely kept it because that would have been awesome. But, maybe next time. Me
Next
turn
time,
on
Gadget.
Sanctum noise. Oh, wait, that's the shadow vortex that you just triggered.
Oh boy.
Oh, dear.
Oh no.
All right, you're in a shadow vortex.
Okay.
The skulls are moaning and hissing. You're taking necrotic damage at the start of your round. There are stairs that go down, stairs that go up, but the stairs that go up are blocked by something. As far as you can
Maybe
tell,
go down
that
first.
weird thing that was at the base that you examined with the carvings on it seems to be blocking the stairs going up.
Mm.
So
Okay.
basically, if you had been able to move that thing aside outside, it would have led to these stairs.
Ah.
Makes any sense.
Okay.
So you can each go, and then if you're still in here or whatever, you're going to take more necrotic. Also, Theo, you notice Essie and Rawl's shadows just actually got torn away from them, and they don't
Oh.
have shadows now.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That makes
Ooh.
Essie even more creepy.
Oh. Yeah, you keep that intimidating. No shadows. All right. Ooh.
The bear kiss. No
Next,
shit.
Lord Arctic Frost. Next time I will definitely check. But I don't mind. I can always just cheat.
I suppose we should go down these stairs.
Hmm. What's
Let's get beyond this place.
yes.
I'll try to reason with the skulls as we pass by the.
Please, skulls. You seem to be in anguish. Is there anything I can do to ease your torment and suffering?
Make a. How about a perception to hear the whispering?
Perception? Okay. I have no bonus to that, but we can try it. Oh! I don't need one! It's a natural 20!
Nice.
So Essie, you hear them whispering, and they seem like they're communicating to someone, and they're describing you.
Mm.
They're sending your shadows as gifts to this person,
Oh dear.
and you're pretty sure at some point they do mention the name Ithanothor.
Okay.
Hmm.
Fair
So
enough.
these guys are talking to Ithanothor, and they've sent Rawls and I's shadows as gifts.
Oh, that's where they went. Oh, that's not. Supposed to get them back.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, let's go.
So you're gonna go down those stairs before you get hit with more necrotic.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Let's hurry.
Yes.
Alright.
Leave this
Stairs.
awful vortex.
Get ready for this. Who's first down the stairs?
Me.
Now, this map, unfortunately, is 1 square is 10 feet. I hate that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
We are tiny.
you could be side by side if you want.
No, let the strong people go ahead.
So who
Oh,
wants?
I mean, if Theo's not gonna get out, I'll let her go in front of me because I have resistance, so I'm not that worried about it.
So who's first?
Roll.
Wrong.
Who's next?
Essie?
Yeah, Essie.
So Essie,
Yeah.
you want to be next to Rawl or behind him?
I'll be next to him.
I'll be behind them.
So that means that Essie and Rawl are going to see into this area first. Alright. Better place some minis on here
Uh-oh.
because it's about to get real.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What do we got?
Oh, and I have Proctorial Redora and Teachil Mango with me too.
You do?
I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
They were the zombie guard. I can't
They got featherfalled.
and they got featherfalled, so they didn't take
They are well protected.
Create some minis, Sean.
Oh, I
Oh
did.
boy. Oh boy. Those are. Mm-hmm.
Gives you the flavor.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Mm-mm.
A huge stone table with 3 enormous chairs sits on the north side of this room. Archways open into antechambers on either side. The archway to the northwest opens into what looks like a shrine devoted to a gaunt, eviscerated statue, while the archway in the southwest is blocked by a set of iron bars, creating a prison cell. To the northeast, a third archway reveals what appears to be a bedchamber furnished with an immense mound of furs, while to the southeast, a final archway opens into a room containing a large pool of inky black liquid. Large brick-shaped chunks of shadowy stone lie here and there against the walls.
Oh, boy.
There are 2 giants in here with
What?
pale skin, pointed ears, sharp teeth, and they've got these huge black crystals that are like rotating around their bodies.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Let me play the Shadow Giant battle
I
noise.
don't think they'll take well to it. Greetings and salutations.
Probably
Roll initiative.
not.
Okay. What's that? All right.
Alright, let's see what I get. That is. Ooh, I rolled pretty good. Okay. Okay, Theo, what'd you get?
If you got 17.
What about Essie?
Dirty 20.
What about Raw?
17.
Who's got a better dex, Theo or Raw?
Roll.
I have +0.
So
I have
he's-
+1.
Oh, feel
Okay, so I do.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
Essie, you get to go first. There are 2 freaking Shadow Giants or Death Giants.
How far away are they?
Well, square is 10 feet, so 20
Yeah,
feet
we need to
away.
shrink everything.
Mm-hmm.
20 feet
'Cause they
away?
probably-
So they're within range. I'ma run in with my shovel. Oh, and they are next to each other. That's so
Yes.
cute. That's perfect. I will green flame shovel. Green flame shovel. I hope this hits because it's a high number. Oh, I have a plus to what now? Okay, cool. We haven't fought since level 10. Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
Cool.
I hope.
I'd hoped. Alright. Bust out some dice here. Alright. They're gonna take. So. My plus. Hold on. I get my plus 6. 13 points of shovel damage, and then the one that I hit is going to take an additional 5 points of fire, and the one that that's 5 feet beside him is going to take oh, that's a 1d8. My bad, not a 1d6. Whew. Plus my spell 11 points of fire damage.
11. Okay.
And then I'm just gonna have my zombies move up.
Okay. Do you want them to attack?
If they can reach, I don't think they'll be able to reach. They can only move 20 feet per round, and I think they're probably behind Theo. So I'll just have them run in on this turn. They'll just dash to get in.
So you want them to be up in melee with the guys?
Yeah, there should be enough room because these are 10-foot squares, so we should all be able to fit in.
So.
Can you get some zombie minis?
Just do. I kept it light for this diplomatic mission. You know, brought the cream of the crop. Good old Teach Mango. Swan dive.
Let's see here. Figurines.
There's got to be a way to upgrade your zombie into a better form of undead. He deserves it at this point.
They do. And a couple levels, when I get 7th level spells, I can make ghouls.
Oh.
Ghouls? Wow.
Yeah, I'll be able to get ghouls.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And take control of other people's undead.
I'll just use
Or existing undead.
So you want one on either side of you? Or...
Sure! Flanking me, look badass.
And again, these squares are 10 feet, so it's going to be a little wonky. Alright. So they move up next to the giants. And then, is that it for Essie?
I like how their little legs move when you're moving them on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's cute. Oh.
Yeah, the tabletop mini ones are really cool.
Well, they're like, they have like a little idle animation. That's.
Yeah. Alright. After Essie is Theo.
All right. Theo is going to first just look at these just point at both these, kind of come out of the little alcove and point at both of these shadow giants. Like, how two of you? I think we only need one of you. So, why don't you just one of you? That one. Why don't you just leave? I'll cast banishment on the one that Essie has not attacked.
Banishment. All right, so I make a save.
See, let me just double check what banishment requires. The charisma save.
I have a -1. Spin. A natural 1.
Oh boy.
-1 is 0. So the shadow giant disappears.
To whatever plane, either.
Oh no! Is it
If it
permanent?
actually comes from the Shadowfell, it goes there.
Yep.
It goes
She
away.
concentrates for the whole thing.
And then she is going to start singing her usual song of encouragement to her friends, and that's gonna be the that bardic inspiration thing. So Rawl, you can move your speed up if you want, and everyone, including the ghouls or the undead, get 11 temporary hit points.
Perfect. I will use that movement to get in melee with the other giant.
And that'll be. She's gonna just back up a little bit up the stairs, a tiny bit.
So this banishment, like, is it gone for good?
If
Because its home is the Shadowfell?
it's a
As
shadow
long
fell.
as she concentrates on the spell for a full minute, yeah.
If this isn't its home
Gone.
plane, it's gone.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Is that it for Fio?
Yeah, this is not gonna work if we go to hell. By the way, this will.
This is not gonna work. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So we could plan on this.
Yeah, once we go onto their plane, we're in their house.
We're in their house. Their rules.
Alright, Rawl, it's your turn. You are right next to a death giant who's got these crystals swinging around its body.
Okay.
You feel a weird sort of like tugging towards it.
Tugging
Yes.
towards the crystal or towards the
Giant.
itself?
It's almost like a magnet for your soul.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Took a
let's. If it wants me, it's got me. I will attack it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of. I don't know. I will. Even though it's a waste of attempts, I will cast, or not cast, but activate Fighting Spirit, so I can get advantage on my attacks, and I will attack. My first one is going to be a 29 to hit.
29
I got plus 10 to
hits.
hit now with our, since our level up.
Which is sadly only 9 damage. Lawful. Are they chaotic by any chance?
Let's see.
Been waiting to have my axiomatic blade actually do something.
They're lawful evil.
God,
Damn it.
like,
Of course they would give me a
Not
law.
Sword, you're in the wrong campaign, Sword.
Nothing that's chaotic.
It's gonna
Alright
be
though.
so happy if you fight a demon.
Yeah, if I can take on Baphomet, that'd be great. I will attack the second time. Again, hitting on a 29. This time doing 11 more damage, and I'm gonna pop the Axe and Surge and attack 2 more times at advantage.
Beat him up.
Yeah, just
Go town on him.
pound town. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That is going to be 15 more points of damage, and the last chance is another hitting on 29. A lot of natural 19s here. But my damage dice are bad. I get another 10 points of damage.
Jeez.
A 1, a 2, and a 3 on my
I think
natural
he
damage
gets to
dice.
go now.
So Theo just banishes one, and then you rush the other one and just start beating on it with shovels and your sword.
Just like confused.
It has a name, you know. Bolivar.
Bolivar.
Oh.
Does he just shout that out like, "My name is Bolivar" before he?
Well, actually,
That was whatever that guy's name was.
Bolivar actually yells out for the banished one. Her name is Fandre.
No, I took
Boundary.
Phaandra.
Of course.
Andre. All right, and then finally, I think it's my turn.
Yep.
What do I got here? I have got 2 attacks at +9, and yeah. Who am I attacking? I don't know.
Who indeed?
Well, me and Raul put the hurt on him.
I'll just let the dice tell me. So 1 is that zombie, 2 is SC, 3 is Raul,
Oh no, don't
4
hit
is the other zombie.
Not cheat Tomingo.
Okay. 4, the other zombie.
Teach him and go. No.
The one next to Rawl or the one next to Essie?
1 next to Raul.
That's cool.
Tomingo down.
1 next to Raul.
Tomingo has
19. Does that hit?
That will hit.
And it will take 19 damage.
Oh man.
I have an out-of-turn reaction to him attacking a person that's within 5 feet of me.
Mhm.
My sentinel ability, I will attack him a second time.
And by Kintargo law, they are a person now.
This is
True.
murder.
This is.
It's an ally, and I consider Teach an ally. 28 to hit, so that's another. I'm going to change my damage die.
What?
Another 10 points of damage.
10.
Continue on.
Alright. My turn to hit. My turn.
All right. So is the zombie still up?
Yeah. Oh no. They had 43 HP with the temp HP.
I'm not wasting my attacks on this thing. I'm just gonna... like I hit it.
They get extra HP per whatever my level is, and then Theo gave them an extra 11. So
They're almost like
at
they might.
32 now, and then it was
Uh,
3.
Okay,
Temps-
okay.
Temps don't stack though, or do they? Oh, that's right.
It's not temp. It's permanent
But
HP.
she's not temp.
to
You
my-
have permanent
yeah,
HP for your thing. Yeah, that's
my thing.
cool.
Yeah.
They
Roll
have
second
almost as many
swing.
hit points as Theo.
Yeah,
Roll-
sure. What's up?
Oh no, I forgot. Roll's got the high AC.
Yeah.
Alright, I got a
How did
21.
roll? that?
Rolls in its face though. It's also really small.
No, 21 misses. 21 misses. I deflected
Was it really?
with my shield.
It's 22.
My
Give
AC
him
is
stuff.
22.
Give him stuff.
Yeah.
Now that what's her name is dead, he has some protection on again.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for Boluvar. Next up is Essie.
Oh,
I'm gonna great weapon green shovel master this thing.
Love it.
Does a 19 hit it?
Yes.
Okay, this is gonna be great.
Yessie.
Alright. So it's gonna be not a lot on the fire damage. 3 plus 4, 7 fire damage. But 18 shovel damage. And then my 2 zombies, Proctorial Redora and Teachel Mango, will attack. Oh, Teachel Mango with Swan Dive, getting vengeance rolls a natural 18. So
Hits with Swan Dive.
Yeah.
yes, Swan Dive, the Silver Morning Star.
Yeah.
Wasn't it a great sword?
Oh yeah, that
With
was
the
a great
swan?
sword. I don't know. I was looking at
Yeah.
Triple Bargoda. My bad.
They
yeah,
all have.
Yeah.
+1 great sword,
Weapons.
Swan Dive. So plus the strength. That's going to be plus my proficiency score. So 4. 14 from Teachel Mango, and then does Proctorial? You have the +1 trident. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it's hurt really bad.
This has been like 10 seconds, right? This has been a bad 10
It's
seconds.
been a
for this.
bad 10 seconds, 12 seconds for this guy. Proctorial Redora coming in with wait, +4 because it's magical. 15 points of damage.
15. 1,
Yeah.
20. Oh my god. It's not dead, but it's very, 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 very close to dead.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. So after Essie's Theo, it has 4 hit points left.
All right. Well, that was
Viciously mock it.
yeah. It's just yeah. That's what I was gonna ambitiously mock. It's just gonna be like. Oh,
You know, and these two
this has been a
giants.
letdown.
These
Just
two.
looking straight at it. It's just like
Alright.
you're just. Oh, this has been a disappointment. Expecting a fight.
Alright. Doing anything to it, Theo?
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Besides
just
embarrassing.
mocking it.
Oh, really? So I got
Yeah.
to save? Oh.
Yeah, make a save. No, that wasn't for Fred. That is mechanics. It is.
Alright,
Just mockery to death.
Yeah.
what kind of save is it?
It's a wisdom save.
My wisdom
It
is...
probably has a slightly better wisdom, I'm guessing.
My wisdom is +4. I rolled a 10 plus 4.
Mm,
Oh wait, I get to. I get to roll.
gotta
that.
roll.
Come on. Please die. 4 damage.
Wow! How does it die?
From
It's
embarrassment.
really
From
sad.
embarrassment.
It just like
Shame.
I like reached into its soul and like just ripped it to shreds as it just sadly like evaporates into like.
It's like what happened to my friend. Oh god, where's 12 seconds of my life? I'm so ashamed.
I did a good job. It's like oh, I didn't. It's like oh.
Can it
like-
just sit down like Thanos does and just disappear?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. No, yes.
This was a mated pair of shadow giants. And
Not anymore.
they
No.
have enormous volumes of grisly fiction and illustrated treatises on torture that they enjoy
Cool.
immensely.
Oh.
Well, that
Cool,
that
cool,
I mean that
cool.
goes. That's all hers now, I guess. So
yeah, whenever she
Yeah,
finds a
one-
way back from the Shadowfell.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
But
know
we're
what they
gonna
were doing when you busted in on them, but
I mean, hopefully eating souls. I don't
Like
know.
rock, paper, scissors. Boulder, parchment, shears.
who knows what they do
Who
down
knows?
here in the Trapezoonian. Alright, we're pretty
What
much
we
out of
do in the
time.
shadows.
Oh.
Ooh.
Alright, we're pretty much out of time. So we'll just stop there with the slaughter of these giants.
They just
We
died
died.
from embarrassment.
So when we do plugs, let's see. Sean, you got any plugs?
Yep, just following us on Twitter. All my games are up there on as well as some art. On Sundays it's the Phase on Pro Starters channel and Cipher System. And I think we're in a big fight. So that should be interesting. The party is split up and we're fighting murderous death robots. So that's something. And then on Tuesdays, it's Witch Girl Adventures, where I play my sweet werewolf girl. We are also in a fight. I think the first fight we've had this entire maybe 6 episodes, and we're fighting vampires, so that should be interesting.
Cool.
Just a bunch of sweet witch girls fighting actually Dracula. Yeah, so that's
Wow.
then on Wednesdays on kind of role play. It's Broken Crown, where I play a drunk that basically just mooches off money off everybody and doesn't pay for anything. We just had our session 0, and we're gonna have our first session this week, so that should be interesting. I look forward to it. And fancy hats. Everybody has fancy hats.
Alright, Lynn, you got any plugs?
Yeah, tomorrow night I should be playing on an RSS's channel, playing some Ryutama. It's super happy, adorable, fun times. I think it's our beach episode, so I'm really excited about it. Monday, you can find me on my channel doing Mondays in Exandria, but also, I believe everything's right scheduling-wise, I'll be on Susanna Grace's channel that afternoon playing some Witcher RPG, I'm guessing as a peasant elf. It's super fun, crazy stuff. And then Tuesday during the daytime encounter role play, we are having Tentacle Tuesday called Cthulhu. I'm an eccentric art thief, and it's getting spooky. On Tuesday evenings, Mr. Ravenloft, also spooky, but I'm the DM. They just met Van Richten at a book signing, so that's pretty fun. On Thursday, yes, during the day, there will be Unhallowed Metropolis on Encounter Roleplay's channel, which is super steampunk gothic Victorian, and I'm playing Dracula's daughter there, so that's a lot of fun. And then, yeah, just follow me on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube and stuff for all my updates on what I'm doing when at Laugh Loves Lindy.
Ryan, you got any words of wisdom?
Watch Lindy. She's got a lot of stuff.
Busy week.
I don't know. I just started playing a face-to-face campaign in the Ravnica setting. I had never played a lot of Magic the Gathering. I kind of ignored the lore, but now that I've had a chance to play in it, I really love the setting. It reminds me a lot of Sigil in a way, Planescape.
Mhm.
So, if you're playing D&D and you're looking for a cool setting to try out, I recommend it. That's it. I see the rest of my time to our beloved GM.
Tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, Dungeon Academy on this channel. The group has set up a date between Strahd and Shemeshka, so I have to figure out how to run that tomorrow.
Oh, that's a power couple. That's
Romantic.
And it's weird because
I ship it.
one of the characters has Tatiana's
Yeah.
spirit inside of her, so Strahd only cares about that character. He doesn't care about Shemeshka or anything. And they're in Sigil now, so it's really weird.
Stradska.
Love it.
And also,
Meshad.
I write a blog and stuff, and
Schmod.
so Wizards of the Coast sent me preview copies of Descent into Avernus, and they sent me one of the things they sent me was the dice box.
It's cool. It's
And
like
it's
felted, right?
Really awesome. I think
Yeah.
this will be out in a week or two, and it's like I can't. It's $25, and I can't recommend it more highly. It's like really freaking awesome. Not the dice are just, they're just dice or whatever. They're just like little brown dice. But it comes with all this extra stuff. There's all these cards, and there's a map in here of Avernus, which is really cool. It's actually a small version of the poster map that's in the book, but it's
Is that where all of the little devil artwork you've been posting on the
Yeah.
photo came from? What's this? Yes, those are cool.
So the poster map, that's Avernus, and there's the lady in the corner. I really like that. And then the other side's got some of the concept art. There's concept art in the book as well. And this book has a whole bunch of cards that have art of the creatures and stuff like that. And I think the dice, because the Tomb of Annihilation dice set, some people didn't like it because the tin was kind of weird and it didn't look like the pictures that they had sent. But I would just say if you felt a little weird about that set, this set is very different. It's very nice. And the inside of the box is felt, so you can roll your dice in there. It's very nice, very cool thing. And it's like $25, but I don't know. To me, it's actually worth it. Normally I would be like $25 for that. I don't want that. But to me, that's worth it. So if you check out my blog, I've been writing a guide. I write guides to the adventures. And I've written a good portion of the guide to Descent into Avernus already. But I think what I'm going to do is, the book doesn't come out till the 17th. And I feel like I'm spoiling the book. So I'm probably not going to publish any more of the guide until the 17th. But I will have the guide fully done by the 17th and all that stuff. But there's a lot of it. I've got the first 70, 80 pages of the book done on my blog right now. So you can go there, just Google Power Score RPG, and you can see if the book's right for you. The first 50 pages are Baldur's Gate. Then you go to Hell, and the next 20 pages are like the city that was dragged into Hell. And then the next 70 pages are Avernus, the actual Hell stuff. So it's pretty cool so far. I really like it so far, and I think I'm getting to the best stuff now. So definitely want to check that one out if that sounds interesting to you. It's very different from the other stuff that they've put out so far. So yeah, that's all. So thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you again. Oh, and thanks especially to Lord Arctic Frost and to Chaotic Blue. Really appreciate you jumping in and helping us out with the names and stuff like that. And we'll see you all again next time. Bye.